Reincarnation, another story. This is speaking about a Kabbalist named Rabbi Yosef Shani, that he himself experienced the events that I'm going to describe. It was when he was a young teenager, and he used to live in his grandfather's house. And to understand whom we are talking about, his grandfather was considered to be one of the 36 righteous people that the world is holding because of them, that the world is not being collapsing because of them, that they are holding the world. So it was a group of righteous people that were friends, obviously, and knew one another. Externally, they were looking like simple people. Obviously, they were religious people, but they were very pure and very much connected to the light of the Almighty. The grandfather of Rabbi Yosef Shani saw that his young grandson is starting a little bit to shift from a proper way according to the Jewish religion. He sees that he's looking right and left and something is starting not to be balanced. So he wrote a small note, put it in an envelope, and he asked his grandson to take that envelope to another righteous person from the 36 tzaddikim, from the 36 righteous people that lived in Jaffa. His name was Rabbi Patilon. Rabbi Yosef Shani, as a teenager, is traveling from Yerushalayim to Jaffa. He's getting to the house of that righteous person that opened the envelope and sees in the envelope that his friend is telling him, my grandson is going a little bit shifting away from the proper direction. Please straighten him up. Take care of him. So he asked the boy to sit there, and he was starting to speak with him about things that seems to be a little bit strange. He spoke with him about reincarnation and different things like that. The grandson said, what this old person is talking with me? It's nonsense. We are speaking about a house that at that time in Jaffa was with a big yard with chicken in the yard, like the old times that was at the beginning of starting to create the new country, the land of Israel. So while they were talking, a cat entered to the room, and the righteous person was looking at the cat and telling her, I'm busy now, come in 30 minutes. The young boy is saying, this is nuts, what's going on over here. He's talking to the cat and tell her to come back in 30 minutes, that he's busy. But he's paying attention to the clock to see exactly what the time. 30 minutes exactly after that, the cat came back. The righteous person was telling to the boy, I told her to come back, let me take care of her, and then we'll continue. So he was like talking to the cat, like the young boy didn't understand what's going on. And he's telling her everything is now okay. He's telling the cat, everything is okay, you can go. And the cat went. The boy is looking at the righteous person, asking, what's going on? So he said, in this case, there is a reincarnation of a young woman that in her previous lifetime did something very, very bad in relatively to the laws of the universe, to the laws of the Bible. And as a result of that, she is reincarnated now in that cat. And that young girl came to me to ask me to help her to be released from the suffering that soul is suffering in that cat, inside the body of the cat. And he said, now she's okay. The boy is asking, what the meaning is okay? He said, in short time, she's going to be run over by a car. The cat is going to die, and the soul of that girl is going to elevate and to go through her correction in the world to come. The judgment was removed that she can go out from the body of that cat. And the young boy was terribly upset with the idea. What's the crazy ideas over here? So the righteous person sees it, is telling, I'm telling you the truth. You'll see 2 streets from here, in the corner of a street, you'll see that cat that she was run over by a car. That cat especially had a very significant, unusual mark on her back with an orange color, like a line of orange color that was marking that cat in a very unique way. The boy said, I cannot continue to still to listen to these things. I need to go. He went out 2 streets from that house. He sees that cat that she was run over by a car. So he was amazed how that person knew, how the righteous person knew about the cat, and he realized that what the righteous person is telling him, he knows what he's talking about. So he was in a shock, and he came back to the house of the righteous person, stayed there for several hours later that he was explaining to him different things, straightening his head, but in a very unique way, spiritual way that he didn't realize in that moment. And later on, he came back to his grandfather's house in Jerusalem. He went through these events himself personally, he saw it. And that righteous person, when he was saying that there is a soul reincarnated in the cat, this what was the case. Which means in our generation, there are animals that are accompanied with the soul of a human being that is there for a certain correction. It's not an easy correction, it's suffering for that soul. This is why sometimes we can see an animal like a cat or a dog, and we are saying it's like a human. Because sometimes there is beyond the soul of the animal, there is another level of a soul that entered into a jail into the body of the animal. This is cause and effect of misdeeds, very big misdeeds that people do in this world. And some of them are associated with idolatry and all of that stuff.